Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Andrew Goad for the 30-day video series. Today is day 20, and today I'm just gonna talk. I don't know exactly about what, but when I designed this video series, I wanted to enable it to have flexibility. I didn't actually have a concise idea of where I wanted things to go. I knew what I wanted to talk about, empowering people and helping people step into their personal greatness, but I didn't actually know what I wanted to speak about. So today is kind of just like a thought bubble, if you will, or a thought process. Um, yeah, I think one of the really powerful things that we're able to do as people is really create our own reality, and that's why for me this video series has been scary, because a lot of these concepts that I'm sharing are things that I've heard from people and concepts that are well known, but they are my own spin on them, and it feels like I am putting my own content out there into the world. And the other thing that's fascinating for me is this whole process is a very creative process. That in essence, I'm creating something that's never existed before. I mean, I am borrowing concepts that have been spoken about previously, and for some of these concepts, obviously like consistency and commitment, they've been spoken about over and over and over again. But I'm hoping, um, what I'm sharing is different or has a spin on it that might help or be useful to certain people. But going back to the concept of the fact that we create our own reality, I think that's so important. And we can literally create anything we desire. Um, we can set our mind to something and hold that line, kind of come back to that and hold the line of what we want and watch it unfold and watch it actually come into existence. And I think that's really cool and really powerful. And so the concept of stepping into your personal greatness is really something that I've come up with. And again, the concept of greatness has been talked about before by other people, but um, it doesn't really feel like ever in this fashion, or I've never seen this kind of format uh, be done before around a 30-day video series. So it's pretty cool. But it's awesome. It's like we can create anything we want. Um, so the challenge I have for you today is, what do you want to create in your life? What feels important to you? What are you desiring so much, but yet maybe you don't have an idea or know of a way of how to get there? What are you desiring? What's important to you? Um, because if you don't see an outlet for yourself out in the world, if you don't see a way to achieve your goal or bring what you're wanting into reality and creating it, it doesn't mean it can't be done. It just means that maybe you haven't seen a way to do it yet, or it's yeah, but it doesn't mean it can't be done. Um, for me, I have done many things that I never thought were possible, and now being on the other side of those fences, uh, yeah, it's really amazing, and I have to remind myself often because I often forget about that. But we can create whatever we want. So, my challenge for you is, what do you want to create? The world is your oyster. What do you want to create? Um, and yeah, creating itself is a process, of course, and I think it's an active process, but it's something we can all learn how to do. And once we know how to create effectively in our lives, I mean, again, anything is possible. So, it's my challenge to you. What do you want to create? And yeah, I think I'm going to share a personal story tomorrow around my journey around relationships with women, and moving from feeling very disempowered in my past to feeling much more empowered, and having more of what I want in my relationships with women, romantically, sexually, and just on a friendship level. Um, so yeah, that will be coming up tomorrow. Um, but it really plays into this whole concept of what I was talking about before, about the fact that we can create whatever we want and we can create a reality. So this has been Andrew for for day 20 for kind of different, nuanced style video. And I will see you guys tomorrow for day 21. All right. Bye bye.